Hi guys, hi, how are you? It is Missy, and in today's video I just wanted to sit down and put my makeup on. I haven't been able to do that in so long because of school and being busy, and I've just been going with my 5-10 minute makeup routine. So in today's video I just want to put on a full face because I miss doing that. So to get started, I'm going to go into the E.l.f. Jelly Pop Face Primer. I have been loving this since I tried it out in my E.l.f. video. It genuinely makes this, like, everything, it's like glue for your makeup. It's crazy. So it says wait for 30 seconds, so we're gonna wait for 30 seconds. All right, so it's been 30 seconds, and I'm going to go into the Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup, an oldie but goodie. I'm in the shade 1.5. I'm going to take this on the back of my hand and just apply it with my Real Techniques buffing brush. Okay, so now that I have laid that on with the brush, I'm going to take my dampened sponge. This is from E.l.f. and just smooth everything out. I love this technique because it really works with any of the foundations. I haven't found a foundation that it doesn't work with. And it makes everything just so seamless and blend so easy. Okay, so once that is nice and blended, it is time to conceal, and I'm just going to go into my favorite concealers, the E.l.f. 16-Hour Camo. Brighten everything up. And I'm going to take my brush and just blend this out. So once I have it blended with the brush, I do like to go back into my sponge. I don't have any more product on here. And just make sure that there's no creasing, and just make it all blend together. I just love sitting down and doing my makeup. If I'm having a bad day or something, if I have the time, I just love to sit down, do my makeup. I don't even care if I have to take it off right after. It just is so relaxing for me. And then if I want to cover anything, which for today I think I do, I'm going to take the shade Light Beige, and I have some scarring around my cheeks. So I'm just going to draw a few stripes. And for this, because this concealer is so, there I go dropping something, because this concealer is so thick and pigmented, I don't blend it out with a brush when I'm doing my face for the most part to cover up the scarring. So once I feel like my foundation and concealer are on, I'm going to set everything in place using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I am in the shade 10 Light. Okay, so that is good. Take a really fluffy brush and just press everything in. I don't want to do sweeping motions right now because I don't want to lift up any of the product. So I just stamp it on it first. Then I'll blend. Once I feel like I have the powder laid in, I will go ahead and just blend that out. Alright, so my complexion is done. I'm going to bronze up the skin now. I'm going to use the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 100. I like to take this on an angled brush, but you can use whatever brush you like. Just really make sure to go up in my hairline. Yesterday I was feeling very fall-like, so I got out my boots, my little booties, and then cardigan. I was feeling fall yesterday, and I love fall so much. I love winter clothes, fall clothes, the food, everything about winter and fall so much better than summer. I just wish it wasn't so cold. Like if it could stay like 50, 60, that'd be lovely. For highlighter, I'm going to go into the E.l.f. Modern Metals Face Palette, and I'm going to go into this shade right here for my highlight. Down the nose, Cupid's bow, chin. And for blush, I did buy this at Ulta Beauty when I went last weekend. It's the cream blush in the shade Sunset. I have not tried this. I'm hoping it goes okay over my powder. Otherwise, My whole face is going to be ruined, and I really don't want that today. Let me just squeeze out some on the back of my hand. Okay, the shade is very pretty. I think I got way too much. Just start pressing this in with my finger. This is very pigmented. Let me take... Okay, perfect. So for this one, I would recommend a sponge just so you can shear it out. Maybe even like a stippling brush. But just with my fingers, it was a little bit too heavy, too pigmented. Okay, so it seems to be laying on top of the powder fine. It doesn't seem to be lifting up anything underneath. I don't know how we survived before the beauty sponge. Okay. I do like that blush. It is very in your face, and I used a heavy hand at first, so lesson learned, but it's okay. We'll make it work. All right, so before I get into eyes, I'm going to grab a setting spray. I will be right back. I'm going to use the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. I adore this. For eyes today, I'm not really sure which look I'm going for, but I grabbed my Orange You Glad by Colourpop and then the Pac-Man Wet n Wild. For my transition shade, I think I'm going to take the shade Zested, which is this shade right here. Place that in the crease. Colourpop just released a peach, I think it's called Baby Got Peach palette. I need that. And they're $12 and you cannot beat that. This is such a pretty transition shade. It's just light enough. I think I want to go in and make like I think I'm going to do like an orange kind of eye, and then maybe do a teal on my lower lash line. To deepen that up a little bit, I'm going to take the shade Creamsicle on a smaller fluffy brush. Okay, so that is deepened and good. For the outer corner, I think I'm going to go into the shade Mimosa Mommy right here. I'm going to take this about 1/3 of the way. The next shade I'm going to use is going to be out of the Wet n Wild Pac-Man palette. And it is this blood orange kind of a color, and I'm going to place this right in the center of the lid. Over and over again, I reach for my affordable palettes. I mean, it's just crazy how much the drugstore has come, like how far they've come. All right, so I'm really liking the way this is looking so far. And for the inner third, I'm going to go into the shade Squeeze Me right here. And this has more of a yellow shift than the one from the Pac-Man palette is more, has more like a pink or red shift. Perfect. So I'm going to go back into the shade Zested on a fluffy brush just to blend everything together and get that color back. And on the lower lash line, I think I am going to go into the teal shade right here, but first let me place Zested so I have something to blend into. And I'm taking Zested all the way across. Making sure to connect the shadows on the upper lash line. So now I'm going to go into this coral color. I have no idea what to expect. I have not used this color yet in this palette. And I'm only going about halfway. That's fun. I really like the purple. When I did this Wet Mild thing, I did the purple last time. I really liked that. Alright, so then on a small fluffy-ish kind of brush, I'm going to take the shade Squeeze Me and just blend that right into the teal shade we used. Okay, so for the inner corner, I'm going to take this white shade right here. This is one you have to wet your brush, so I'm going to use my AllStar setting spray from Colourpop. You can use whatever setting spray that you want. And the only reason I'm not using my Catrice one is because I'm almost out. This is so pretty. I love this. I forgot how pretty this was. For mascara, I actually am going to use two today. I'm going to use the Pixi Lash Lift and then the NYX On The Rise. This Pixi mascara is so cool. So there's a teeny tiny little wand, which is great for separating or getting your lower lashes. But then there's a normal size wand. So I'm going to go into the normal sized wand first and apply a few coats of this. Okay, so for lower lashes, I love this. This is so innovative and cool. I'm just going to take this little guy right here. So I want a little more volume in my lashes, so I'm going to take the NYX On The Rise Liftscara. I love this stuff to death. Alright, so mascara is on. I love the false lash effect that mixing those two mascaras gives. I don't know if you can see that. For lips, I'm going to take my Colourpop Lippie pencil in the shade ChiChi, and I'm going to actually fill in the lips with this. Okay, so the lips are filled in. This is more of a matte lip pencil, so I'm going to use my Jelly Pop E.l.f. to gloss up the lips. Why do I always make a mess? So this really helps juice up the lips. I just prefer a glossy lip. So that is it. Thank you so much for sitting down and just putting on makeup with me today. I just feel like I needed to do that. I haven't done it in so long. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me some love by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.